Go on, go on.
So with the bottom team gets automatically relegated. Top team in Div 3 then gets automatically promoted, and second and third in Div 3 plays against second and third from bottom in Div 2. You know, so that would be interesting because you know the Div 2 teams would probably be favourites, but it would actually be meaningful games, you know,
Yeah.
as opposed to meaningless games uh, where teams that have already played each other at the end of a long season, they've lost interest. The playoffs they're just not interesting enough, because it's the same games over again. Best of 5 is nice, but it's just not meaningful at all. And the season's really bad.
Don't you have nothing good to say about the
No,
EPL?
I've loads. I've more bad stuff to say too. I just wanted to start with the big ones, you know. Most importantly, the EQL is like it's all we've got, you know. I was disappointed when EQL eclipsed NQR, but it was the NQR's lack of activity among their admins, you know. So you know, there was nothing left but the EQL. The reason I was disappointed is because you know you need an alternative. Otherwise, if one league has a monopoly upon the whole scene, then they can start calling the shots and dictating the future of the Quake scene just out of their own whims. So, for example, if EQL wanted to release some weird map into the map pool, we would be stuck with it. They could make it mainstream simply
Don't
by
give them
forcing it upon us.
any more awful suggestions.
No, but
No, I
you know,
understand.
EQL is really good. Like
So
on one hand,
do you actually think that the future of Quick World is like compromised with
yeah, I think it is.
with these tournaments?
Yeah, well, I'll just say for one thing, right? No, I'm not saying EQL is killing Quake World or anything.
Yeah.
Even though, because
You know, the lack of other tournaments, more choice, maybe, I don't know.
yeah, more competition kind of. On one hand, yeah, but also, right, I'll just to say one nice thing about EQL because you know, I'm not bashing it for the sake of it. You know, I think that. There's a lot of good stuff going through it, and in February, for example, we played a load of great games, and there's been loads of great games in the EQL at the beginning. It's just, you know, they're like, why not make it the perfect league? You know, if you can. Obviously, it won't be perfect, but you could strive towards it. You know, and one of the ways.
What would you change if you could?
Okay.
Like.
One is I open up the for proper, you know, community feedback, you know, like go to the community. Like I know there's the odd Zalon will post on quakeworld.nu, you know, and he'll always look for feedback just as a bit of coverage. But the league admins themselves, in my experience, have always been very
closed, maybe closed mind.
Yeah.
You think so?
Closed towards feedback because like sometimes they'll announce the league, and I remember explicitly saying they said once, we're not taking feedback on this. You know, these are the rules. This is how they work. And take for example some of the rules that have been put in there, like the clients that are now disallowed. You know, and if for some reason you need another client, you ask Itchinen or you ask somebody, and maybe you'll just be whitelisted and you'll be allowed to have that client as an exception, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, these rules don't make so much sense to me. I'm not saying that they're wrong, I just want the forum to debate it with the admins, you know, so that they can take it up.
Yeah.
But a big problem with the Quake World scene, in my opinion, is for so long, anything that, you know, any bit of debate or constructive feedback is considered, they call it whine, you know. It's not whining, it's just you need to get these issues debated and
yeah, for a better,
yeah, exactly,
a better competition and better conditions to play.
Yeah.
So what about the KH LAN? What did you think? What do you think about it? What?
I was really good on one hand that I could go and that, you know, that there's still enough Quake World players interested in going to these LANs.
Yeah.
For me, well, it was right after New Year's, right? So I was completely knackered. Like I was just back from America. I didn't have a sleep. I was really tired. and the place was freezing, Marstad or something.
It's
you know?
Sweden.
It's Sweden.
Huh?
The one good thing I gotta say though, the food was delicious. You know, it's really gourmet, Gordon Ramsay.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You fancy the Swedish food?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
So what did you like most to eat in Sweden as Swedish food? Like pizza?
Yeah, the pizzas were nice.
The
but
Swedish pizzas.
I think they do really good kebabs. The fast food there is really nice. Chocolates, you know, delicious. But no, at QH-LAN, the venue was freezing. You know, it was very cold. I went. Somebody's here. So I had
It doesn't matter.
2 big jumpers, right? And
Go on.
I had a big coat. Close the door. Close the door. I had a big coat and a hat. I think until I lost my hat, and I was still freezing to death. But
yeah, but it was nice,
well,
wasn't it?
It was nice. I'll tell you what was very cool.
You might feel my balls that made your day.
Yeah, no,
I bet.
A nice guy in person.
Yeah.
It's just a shame about his online personality, right, Phil? No, no, listen, but no, the old it was cool. The tournaments were really well run there. The one-on-one tournament with Mutilator was there, you know.
Yeah, Mutilator, and he was very nice.
And he came second, yeah.
In Paradox was a nice fellow too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paradox.
In Votary.
Yeah, I think I played against Votary, right. No, there were a lot of nice people there. Zalon was a good fella, you know. But the LAN itself, yeah, there was that 4-on-4 mixed tournament. It was great. It's really nice. I just wish there had been more people that came from, say, Norway and Finland. You know, like I went all the way from Ireland. It wasn't difficult to get to, but you know, it was a direct flight from Dublin to Sweden, Stockholm. But I'd love to see that more lower div clans there. You know, div 3 teams, div 2 teams, so you can have proper 4-on-4s there. You know, maybe a 2-on-2 tournament.
Yeah. Okay. I have a question from Dave.
Yeah.
He asked me if you like Moscatel.
Oh yeah, delicious, delicious.
And he asked me if you made some friends in Quick World, and which of them are your favorite.
I met some friends.
It's always a Dave question. He's hoping you to answer that. He's one of them, I bet.
No, it's true. You know, when I started playing Quake 3 and Quake World, in the Irish scene there was an overlap. Nearly every Quake 3 player also played Quake World, you know.
Yes.
So some of the people I met there, yeah, they're good friends, you know.
You want to say some names?
Yeah, my clanmates were. I was a leader of a clan called Fishheads for a long time.
That's a nice name.
It was kind of a piss take because everybody said, "Oh, we're going to play against Fishheads. They're bound to be total noobs, you know." But we were actually vicious and savagely good. It turned out it didn't work out that way because we actually were kind of noobs.
Yeah.
So you know, we lived up to our name. But there was Vincent there. He plays Quake World as John Rambo. Spaceman, he used to play from some teams, but not anymore. A couple of other guys like Des didn't play anymore. Then in Fusion or ASDF, some of my teammates there, Bunny Hotel is, you know, his other name. There's Driz, the Australian guy, nice fella. Then I went on to old Fusion with Squeeze and some cool guys there, but the keenest crowd that I'm with at the moment, they're all bang on, you know, obviously, yourself, Anna, and Hectic, and
thank you.
And
Phil.
Well, I've got to say, you know, some of these people I don't know as well as I would like to.
Yeah.
There is one fella from Lisbon, right, who he's always like, you know, he's busy, he can't play 2-on-2s because he has to go and like do stuff, and he's drinking Muscatel all the time. Like,
you're talking about Dib?
Dib is the one, yeah. No,
yeah, Dib.
Yeah, Dib. No, it's sorry, what?
No more space.
Alright, so we've got to clear again. It'll only take 2 minutes this time.